Hey guys, Des is here with owners Alan and Becky at this awesome day of them just expanding their grand reopening. You guys got to see a lot of the really cool stuff that's going on here. I gotta ask you guys, why did you open a gaming store in the first place? What made you want to do this?
We had been talking about doing something like this for a long time. I know Alan's been thinking about having a game store since, man, he was in a game store way long ago. So
it informed me who I am.
Yeah. So it just seemed like the right time, and we wanted to have a lot of fun doing it, and we love games. So
our son's at the perfect age to do it. They opened a new school in the area. It's not a lot for kids to do, not a lot for 20-somethings to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
that's my thing is, I'm a 35-year-old dad, and even then, there's just not much around here to go and do. And so to come out here and be able to check out your guys' games, or even hang out here, or pick something up and go home, it's really convenient to have you guys right around here.
Yeah.
So I have to ask you, there is just kind of like still gatekeeping and things like that are going on. Is it tough for you as a woman who's owning a game store to be able to do all this stuff?
I wouldn't say it's tough. It's a challenge to do all the stuff anyway.
Right.
I work a full-time job also, so
all right.
this is definitely extracurricular for me. But it is fun, and it has been kind of the challenge of my life to kind of get this going and see it flourish, and that's exciting. I wouldn't say that I've run into anything being a female owner at all.
Oh, good.
I would say that it's probably afforded me a few one-ups, if you will.
Nice.
Just because I can say, hey, I'm a female owner in a male-dominated field, and that kind of gives us a little bit of
that's cool.
oomph. So that's been nice, and it gives me a little bit of extra insight also that maybe some guys don't necessarily see. Like, my store is probably a little bit cleaner than a lot of the other game stores out there. I'm not, and that has come up way a lot in the world in the last 10 years, so I'm not knocking anything, but that was one of the big things that I had when we opened, is I wanted to make sure we had a clean space. I wanted to make sure that everybody felt welcome, females included, anybody. And
that's awesome.
And so
Yeah, one thing that Fox and I both noticed right away was your rules over there, your house rules, and from guys who frequent game shops a ton, you're one on GamerFunk over there. Like, we were like, thank you, like, yes, we really appreciate that.
Nobody wants to sit next to the sweaty, smelly dude.
My wife and I had a D&D campaign that we were in for a while, and she got pregnant, and after she got pregnant, she had to drop out because your olfactory senses like go through the roof, and she's just like, I can't smell them anymore. Like, I just their smell is so pungent, I can't anymore. And she literally dropped out of the game. So we appreciate that. We do. Right. Ellen, you are probably, so you have a full-time job. I'm guessing you're the guy who's on site most often?
Yeah, I do the most of the hosting.
How much do you balance work and play here? I mean, if I were to be surrounded by all this, I'd want to be in everything,
It has really been tough. I mean, she does 90% of the work, let's just be honest.
Right.
That's why she owns it, and
that's what wives do.
Exactly. I mean, we don't tell them that in front of them. So I play a lot. I really do. Most of what I do is literally the host. This is any type of, you can get this stuff on Amazon. A lot of this stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's who we're trying to present you a better option. Community, socialization, the ability to have a conversation with somebody that is wildly different than you would encounter in your daily life. We have 14-year-olds and 48-year-olds who sit down and play games together.
Man, that's cool.
That can be a tough thing, and so my job is the lubricant for that. We're like the bartender or the chaplain or something like that. We get the group together, we make the group coalesce. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but that's what I do. So
that's awesome.
I'm working all the time, but I'm also playing all the time.
Yeah, and exactly that is so important, just getting people together for socializing, because it's something that's so easy to ignore today when you can game online, you can buy online, you can do anything you want online. But to have a place that's beautiful and huge and amazing, to be able to come and feel comfortable to sit down with strangers or with friends and play a game, something as simple as that. It's awesome that you guys provide that. Well, speaking of this place being huge, you guys expanded in a big way. What made you want to do that?
We've been talking about expanding since probably 3 or 6 months into opening in the first place.
This was closer to our original vision. We were starting on a limited budget. And
Yeah.
rather than go to a bank and get loans, we wanted to, we took a gamble on what we had
Good for
and
you.
opened what we had. Probably not the best way with the banks in the long run to get what we wanted, but it worked, and people responded. They obviously wanted a game store. We've done fairly decent with our sales and that kind of stuff over the years, and so at some point we want Becky not to have to work a full-time job, so that not only is she providing this place, but she enjoys this place, and that she's part of the growing community, not just what funds it and what makes it work.
Gamer mom is great.
Yeah. So to do that, we had two choices: to go big or to give up and just go hang out at a place like this. Well, we're not give up type people, so we went big.
Good for you. So you guys got like a food area over there, a karaoke area, an arcade, a D&D room that I just discovered today, apparently. And so why these things in particular? Why karaoke? I mean, I guess an arcade and a D&D room makes sense, but why food? Why restaurant area? Why karaoke? Why these things?
Food is a struggle down here. We are at the edge of everything in the metro area of Portland.
Yeah.
You have to drive to us if you want to come here. You don't pass us on the way to anything except for national park or state parks.
Yeah.
Or farms.
trees.
Yeah. So we had to be a magnet, and you come down here. There's not much food. The minute you get hungry, you have to drive away. You don't come back. But this is a place where we're a third space. We want you to stay. We want you to hang out. We want you to want to be here. So food was a natural kind of thing. If there had been a lot of food in this complex, we probably wouldn't have gone that way. This is not our normal walk that we would walk, but we're trying to provide what we can for the gamers. The karaoke, honestly, the local schools use it as a reward for the kids, and so we're aiming towards a younger crowd. That I know there's no place in Portland that does karaoke for the under 21 because most people want to get drunk before they play karaoke.
Right.
You're not going to get drunk here. A couple beers an hour doesn't get most people drunk. You're going to have to want to sing in front of a crowd, and you're going to want to keep it nice and clean.
Yeah, absolutely.
Plus, we like to sing a little bit. I'm not so good anymore. Wish I'd done it longer. Becky likes to sing. Most of our staff likes to sing. Just kind of seemed a natural, hey.
That's amazing. Well, guys, both of you, congratulations. Your grand reopening is amazing. This whole place looks fantastic. I'm so happy, just as a local guy who lives just down the street, to have kind of a community hub for gaming, for fun, for relaxation, and then a safe place as well, without like vitriol or bitterness or anything. You guys provide such a good space for that. So thank you, Alan, Becky, for talking with us. Thank you guys so much for watching. And hey, if you're in the Troutdale, Oregon area, hit up Goin Gaming. This place is amazing. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Thanks.